tone, it's some real money in the room.
You are now tuned into the Bob Report.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. What's up, Bob?
What's the special occasion?
Today is Hoova Crip Day, man.
Okay, that's what's happening.
One love to all the Crips around the world, man. One love.
You fly cripping right now.
Oh, now I'm grown man cripping.
Okay.
I'm grown man cripping.
Yeah.
I'm on my grown man crip. This is what grown man crip supposed to look like when you done made it to where I'm at in the crip game.
Yeah.
In the crip life. When you get where I'm at, you can smoke big cigars. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I smoke papers. But you can smoke big cigars and sit back and relax and tell God thank you that I made it through the storm.
Yeah.
When you go through the fire, you can come out gold. That's the only way they make gold is through fire. You can't make gold without fire. But if you can make it through the fire, you can come out gold.
You're looking real spiffy, if I must say.
Cause that's my colors, blue and gold.
For sure.
I went through the fire.
Can they see them shoes one time?
Yes, sir, I can. Can you put them? I mean, how, you want me to take one out?
Sit down and
let you.
Now.
Hey, you want me? Oh my God.
Oh.
I mean.
Stop playing with him.
Now that's crippin' at its finest, all the way, from the rooter to the tutor. I thank you, Bob, man.
Okay.
You got me feeling like I'm somebody today.
You is somebody, man.
That's what they said. I'm trying to find out who they talking about.
So yeah, man, we gonna get right to the business.
Let's go, man.
Finesse2tymes has been in the news here lately.
Yeah.
He recently signed his 10-year-old artist, FNG King. Who's a 10-year-old. But
10-year-old.
Yeah. He's been seen on the internet shooting dice.
Oh, his 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, his new artist.
Oh yeah.
I'm asking you, decide an artist or a crash dummy? Which one is it?
Oh, hopefully he ain't the crash one.
Hopefully but it ain't starting out too good.
He's actually a talented little kid, but
ain't they all?
Yeah. Ain't they all?
Free honeycomb.
Free honeycomb.
Free yayo.
Free go yayo.
Okay.
Yeah, but so Finesse is receiving backlash from the little kid, flashing money, shooting dice, hanging with guys.
The parents always get the finger pointed at him for what his child act.
Well, I think his dad is deceased and his mom is supposedly not in his life. So
cool.
Finesse
like I said, the parent always get the finger pointed at him.
Okay.
And watch this. Don't matter if it's stepmom or stepdad or godfather or godmother.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yeah.
When you doing something, they gonna point the finger at you. Finesse, if you took the good time and the good privilege to take care of, to sign somebody a good deed, everybody don't look at things as a good deed. They gonna watch behavior. Oh, he can't read too good.
Yeah.
It's Finesse fault. Oh, he's gambling. It's Finesse fault. Every time something wrong, it's gonna be the parents' fault.
Yeah.
Kids got minds of their own these days. They raise them like they ain't like we would. We come up. We had to be taught something. I don't know what the they putting in the milk these days, but these motherfuckers know before it's time.
Yeah.
He's
very the little dude seems very advanced, man.
They coming out talking now. It used to take them years to learn how to walk. Walking at 9 months.
Yeah.
What is you doing?
Yeah.
Running down the street. How old is that baby? Oh, he 10 months. God, he moving fast.
Yeah, Finesse said it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
But he said the realest shit after that. Cause them birds of a feather, they flock together.
Yeah.
Hello! Ain't that what he said?
That's what he said.
He said, cause them right there, they gonna always want to see something wrong. So they gonna stay together looking for something wrong. Us, we gonna go on far side for the winter.
Yeah.
You understand me? And let them sit over and freeze.
Yeah.
Like birds are supposed to. Sit on that pole and freeze. Turn into an icicle when the snow get here. You understand me? Yeah, it's cool when they do it. It's the problem when I do it. I feel like I'm in the same boat he in right now.
That's what I was about to ask you that. I
feel like I'm in that same boat. It's cool when somebody say something about this, but when I see it, it's a problem now. Usually, didn't give a about what Percy said. Percy's opinion didn't mean nothing. And I don't know who Percy Keith is, but shout out to Percy Keith opinion.
Who is that?
I don't know.
What he done did?
Percy Keith opinion.
He done took some
podcast. I could have swapped and start Percy's opinion podcast. You hear
me? Yeah.
But anyway, y'all, shout out to anybody that's doing their thing to make something or a change in life, man.
What do you think about that? Yeah.
Finesse is doing a good thing to make a change in somebody else's life, man. To sign a kid at 10 years old, you just made a child feel like they was worth something and is somebody. But now you have a chance to steer that car and don't run that car off the road. Finesse, don't make the little put on the seatbelt before you drive off.
He said, Finesse said he feels like he could be the next Wayne, and they could be like Baby and Wayne.
You know what? And if Finesse is a very talented person, he's got himself, so I know he got an ear for talent. He got an ear to know what he can do with it. Bob got the eye. Toon got the leadership. Percy got the mouth. And the background chick. Yeah. I do background chicks. Any nigga come and say I gotta do a background chick. Man, check the background, cool. Yeah, make sure you just ain't in here. You know, can say they this and say they that, but they background don't come back clean. Yeah. But shout out to Finesse, man, for looking out for somebody that can't look out for themselves, which is a child, 10 years old. But he has to know once you take the responsibility, you have to teach that little baby how to potty. You got to potty train them and make sure they get to the toilet. And before they get out the Pampers, they start wearing drawers. You're going to have a couple accidents in the drawers. Don't worry about it. It's natural. You don't have a couple people saying he's shooting dice, he doing it. Don't worry. People going to have a couple accidents as children, but they grow up and they find out, hey, I don't potty in my pants no more.
Yeah.
Once they're old enough to find out, that's something I don't have to do no more. I'm too old for that.
Do you think he's influencing him in the wrong way?
No, he can't be influencing him in the wrong way if he took him in. That's the first move he made the right way. A lot of people leave the kids. I see kids sitting at the store, homie, ask for 20, 10, and $5 and 2 and 3. They're kids. They're not doing it because they want to. They doing it because that's the only thing they know right now. As children, they got to go back home. Mama cracked out in the next room, and like you say, daddy ain't around. Nah, she ain't worried about eating. You go ahead and open all the cabinets, ain't nothing in the motherfucker. But when the kid got to get out and fend for himself, they blame the parents. But you gotta background check and see what the parents doing. Cause nowadays you can't blame the parents.
I'm about to say, have you ever been blamed by your children?
I am the blame game.
You is the blame game.
They play games with my name when it comes to blaming. Look at such and such. I'ma always get the blame because all my kids in prison. That's their motherfucking fault. I told them don't go. You can't. Hey, like my parents told me, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink.
Yeah.
That's exactly what kids are these days. You can tell them the right thing, but say, sometimes they just gotta find out for themselves. I come to find out I don't take the blame too. No, I don't give a f. That's you don't care? No. Ask me why, Bob.
Why you don't care, Percy?
Cause I told them already. I gotta care when I told them. I get to the point where I say, well, I don't care. Go do what you gonna do. I done told you. Have anybody told you that before? Then I don't care. I don't do what you gonna do. I already told you what's going on. I already told you. How many times somebody told me that? Percy don't do that. Percy don't do that. I told them. Then I do it. I told my kids the worst 2 words in the world they won't hear daddy say. Well, 3 words. And the worst, I tell my kids, you don't know, and I've been telling my kids to stay with babies. I got pictures on the internet. I got videos on the internet where I raised my kids in a reality show when I seen Bob and Whitney show, T.I. When they was doing their thing on the reality shows, I started doing my own little thing on Facebook, trying to create my own little reality show with my kids. So I would go live all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I saw some of them live.
And some of them got gangsters, some of them stayed all right, and one went viral, got me all the way to the radio station by making my son do push-up, disciplining a child. Since we on children, I got 4 sons that didn't happen to get themselves in a terrible position to where they can't come home no more. But doing the internet, if you watch me raise them same children, you'll say to yourself, I don't know why this nigga did this. Know how his daddy is. No, his daddy don't play that. See, people think my kid's supposed to be that way because of my background reputation. Well, no, you motherfucking wrong. My background reputation give me enough common sense to say I can't raise my kids back like I was. I don't believe in whoopings. I ain't never beat on none of my children. They'll tell you that. And sometimes I say to myself, damn, I should just whoop their ass. They probably would. No. If I whoop they probably would have never came home. They probably won't have a release date. Whoopings don't make you nothing but bitter and angry as a child. And I got too many. I don't blame my mama for nothing because that's the way she was taught. I don't blame her mama for teaching her that because that's what she was taught. And I don't blame her mama for teaching her that because that's what the slave master taught them to do. Till you grow up and find out something ain't right, you can't correct it. And when it come down to children, I stay on keep my feet on my kids' neck. Yeah, they locked up. Yeah, they doing time. People saying Percy, look at their daddy. Look at the daddy. Well, look at the mama. Look at them. Don't look at the parents. Look at the situation that they could have had their own choices to make and say, I'm not gonna do that. What happened to that part of it?
Yeah.
No, look at mom and daddy. Look at the mom and daddy. That's cool. Look at them. What they got to do with the child? Oh, my bad. The child that think they grown. Yeah, see, when a child start doing grown folks things, understand me, and grown folks things start coming at them, people looking at them like it's the parents' fault. You know what the parents over there saying? I told them. We know you did. You got some over there saying, I ain't telling them a motherfucker. Let him get out there and bump his motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a parent to tell me, give me a warning.
Did your parents tell you?
Every goddamn day. I got tired of them telling me. The more they tell me, the more I want to try it.
Yeah.
How about that? Peer pressure is a motherfucker. Is that the word, Bob?
Yeah,
peer pressure. Your parents can be peer pressure. Your parents can say things that piss you out so much. Don't do this, now don't do that. And I'm telling you, don't do it. Now, why the fuck is he's so mad about me doing this? It must be something to it. You know what it is? It ain't nothing to it but to do it. And then you do it. And then you get to hear them 3 words that I tell my kids. Right now today, guess what them 3 words is, Bob?
Make it make sense.
I told you. I'm gonna let y'all soak in that for a minute. I told you. This is the worst thing that you want to hear daddy say when he come to visit you. Tell you what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the worst thing you want to hear daddy say when he come to visit you is I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. Told you end up in here. And didn't I tell you to stay out of it? Didn't I tell you don't do this? Didn't I tell you don't do that? And all the kids can say, yes, you told me, but the people don't know that you done told them. So until they find out you done told them, even after they find out, hey, yeah, I told them, and you did it anyway, guess what? You still the blame.
You still the blame.
You still the blame. A lot of people like to point the finger at the people that ain't got nothing to do with it, just to make them feel like they done did something wrong. I let people know this right now today. Everybody in life has their own choice to make. Y'all quit being fools and blame shit on somebody else. I hate when motherfuckers blame something on somebody else when this person had a choice to make. Look at poor Michael Jackson, doctor. See, I'm the type of I used to get shots that didn't have the patience to live.
Yeah. Bars.
Man, I used to get shots that didn't have the patience to live because Michael Jackson, doctor, used to give him shots. And he didn't have patience. Stir fire. Say, But everybody, when Michael Jackson died, everybody, oh, it's the doctor's fault. It's the doctor's fault when Mike's sitting there taking horse tranquilizers in his goddamn body. Come on, it's the doctor's fault. It's the doctor's fault if he sneak it in on Mike. But when Mike ordering his prescription drug, he know what he's taking. I'm trying to find out if it's still the doctor's fault. Every time a nigga die of an overdose, they go looking for the drug dealer. Is it the drug dealer's fault? I don't understand because that person has a choice to make before he get into what they in. Now I'm not with them fucking horse tranquilizer dumb. What I look like? You gonna put that in my body? I bet not. Well, Mike did. You can't blame the man because he got a hold to some China White perk and OD'd on the door. Cause when nigga died that China White, you got everybody trying to find a drug dealer. And I ain't talking about to kick his ass. Cause they know if he got shit like that, that's some good ass. And everybody trying to find out what it takes them up to the OD for everybody to try to find out where you got it from. Cause guess what? They got a choice to make. Now you would think if a motherfucker OD'd on some drugs, you would say, I ain't getting that shit. Oh, I ain't buying that. No, that shit ain't no good though.
But they make them want to go get it.
They go running for it. They looking for it. Niggas getting on the plane, buses, walking, driving, bicycles, go find what just killed that part. Now I got catching cabs to come get a slab. You hear me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm in the Uber right now, I'm on my way. Who catch you even go score? Well, hell, tell Uber, just wait right here, I'll be right back. I mean, you ain't staying now. I'm in and out.
Yeah.
But to make a long story short, a lot of people can't keep pointing fingers at people that ain't got nothing to do with life decisions and life choices. Everybody getting the blame but the person that done it. And guess what that does? They fuck it up for the person that done it because he don't heal and he don't get right because he didn't have this dry pamper put on him so he can piss in his pants again. And I'm gonna let y'all soak in that for a minute. Pissing.
In a recent interview that Boosie did, he explained that him and T.I. back cool. That they got a
Fire.
What is it? A reality TV show
What?
they working on. They gonna put the tape back out.
Fire. What? It's coming?
Yeah, it's coming.
Let's go.
What do you think about that?
You see the smile?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what grown men, I love to see something work out.
Yeah.
I'm not like the other niggas want to see something go wrong, bro. It's too many of them people in their own little bag right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they made, Not already made up, cuz. Man, ain't got nothing, yeah. Take your gospel on somewhere. That's how I said that. Yeah. I'm gonna say it like that. From now, I'm calling y'all, yeah. But anyway,
Boosie was standing on what he was standing on.
No doubt.
And then
And T.I. was standing on what he was standing on
sure.
too. No doubt. Two stiff gonna stand on saying, guess what? We ain't gonna go nowhere. Hold on. Stay right there, Bob. Now, move, Bob. That's what I'm saying, move.
Yeah.
Because if we stand there, we ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yeah.
Hello! Move, Bob.
For sure.
Yeah, don't stand there. Two niggas, one with a hard head and one with a hard header. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nobody going nowhere. And thank God that now one of them didn't fool me.
Yeah.
I've been getting tired of getting fooled. I fuck with Boosie and T.I. I didn't expect nothing different.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for it. Boosie could have kept his hard hat on, and T.I. could have kept his hard hat on, his bulletproof cap on too. And guess what? That means him and his bulletproof hat on, ain't nobody getting nowhere. And guess what? If we ain't getting nowhere, we ain't going nowhere. Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go, man. If we ain't get this suit, got me feeling like preaching today, I think. I think it's the suit. I think it's the bow tie. But if we ain't getting nowhere, we ain't going nowhere. And I'm trying to get somewhere, man. I ain't got that much time on the goddamn clock. I done already f***ed off 20-something goddamn down at 40-something years. Bullshit. I can't sit here and watch a stalemate today. I can't sit here and watch a tie today. Somebody got to win today. Well, let's just make it both of us win today. T.I. win and Boosie win. Clear up some of the bullshit that's going on that people want to see going on. Make the messy folks go in the house. No, my bad. Make the messy folks get the message instead of the mess.
How you think Charleston feel about this?
He probably feel the same way I feel.
Let me rephrase that. How you think Eyeball feel about this?
Well, Eyeball f***ed up about it. Eyeball can give a damn y'all seen y'all way out that motherfucking night. He'd rather see y'all getting into, he'd rather see y'all getting into say had my ball today. And he'd rather see y'all. Y'all know what I mean when I do that. They ain't throwing up no games, and I just ain't got my eyeball in my hand today.
Yeah.
He'd rather see y'all stay in conflict. But as y'all can tell, if y'all been paying attention to Eyeball, I think he's in rehab. Cause Charleston has been doing a lot of talking lately.
Oh yeah?
Here and there. Haven't heard the go-ins lately. I've heard the character assaults. That's what he do. He's an assassination guy. He's an expert. It's assassinations, man. He's the best hit man going.
Yeah.
When it come down to assassinating the mother. He'll stand on top of the building, pick you out like they did John Kennedy. He will pick you out. And when I mean assassination, no, he's not a killer, but he will kill your character. He has a very good character assassination. Killer. He has a very good character, and he will insult your character.
Yeah.
And f it up. But for him to see, I don't think deep in the eyeball of Charleston that I know, he won't let eyeball get no play when it comes. Eyeball run out of words to say when change is being made. Eyeball like mess, not messages. Charleston, message. He's the messenger. I know a lot of them, man, cuz you still be riding that, you still be on that, man, cuz y'all, hey, I'm like T.I. and Boosie right now. I'm trying to move on, homie. There's certain people I can move on with. There's certain people I just can't. There's certain people I just, hey, I just feel like, hey, I done moved on and won't you go on? I'm just saying, that's just my saying.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have no problem with nobody, I'm all right, Bob. I don't want to be beat up, jumped on. I don't want to meet up nowhere. I don't want to pull up on nobody. I don't want to scratch. I don't want to box. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to be stomped down. None of that. Y'all can count me out. I done had my time to shine. And I did a very good job at it. I heard get mad because they say he ain't never been. That nigga lying, motherfucker. I can't help because you nigga got y'all ass whooped once or twice in y'all life. That's y'all fault. Put your guards up. Guard your grill. Minority by nature voice. Guard your grill, knuckle up, and don't never give up. Shout out to Trish.
You done been through, especially, well, what people have seen on the internet and YouTube, you've grown tremendously. You're a legendary battle rapper. Now look at you.
I wasn't no legendary battle rapper.
Yes, you was.
Well, that's just a part of the piece of the puzzle. It never played a big part of life, though.
Yeah. You probably got 20 million views from battle rapping.
Yes, sir. Can I get $10 from somebody? I probably got how much?
Man, it's probably
a couple mil.
More than a couple.
Well, why ain't saying? Can I just get $1 for? I take 50 cents for each view. Nigga go there said, nah, we give you a dime. Ain't wrote damn goddamn rap, studied nothing, got on no paper, draw no crowd or nothing, but they get all the bread. Well, y'all, welcome to the industry. and not in the streets. In the streets are not smarter than the industry.
Yeah.
They welcome you in the street. Y'all are what they call a lick. Yeah. Learn that. Oh, nigga, look at this. You a lick too, nigga, bitch. Now, I'm a man and I know how to conduct myself, and I'm not greedy, and I know how to move and groove the way I spoke. Man, y'all get your own station. Go on, get this, get that, get your own. Get that. You don't need niggas for it. You don't need. You ungrateful motherfucker. So y'all just ain't gonna help nobody but yourself. Oh, cuz them over there using you. All them eating off you. Then you got this. Damn, can I at least help somebody before I go? Can somebody need to eat off me? Because I've been stealing food off plates for years. Let y'all soak in that for a minute. I got tired of eating the crumbs off the table. I learned to eat in your face and throw the bones in the trash. They supposed to. Nah, I ain't worth the bone. Man, at least throw me the bone down and let me break it in half and get the little minerals out the middle of the motherfucker or something, like the dogs do. Getting along it just tears a lot of people up, man. And it's sad that it's our own people, man. Today I'm here, I'm dressed like this because today is Father's Hoova Crip Day. I am letting them people know, do I gang bang? Hell fucking no. I do not gang bang. Hold on, y'all. gotta keep his rag in his pocket at all times. That's just a little thing. What you do when you get old, you can do that. Yeah, I looked at the cartel movies, you know, and when they come to the table like this, dressed up, you know, on their grown men. I wonder when can the Crip get on one of these type of movies? Can we have a movie like this, Crip? What Crip is? Let me see how my Crip finest this week. I mean, just go in the closet, put your finest on and post it.
Yeah.
Let me see your finest. Let me see if you can clean up.
That's what we're gonna do.
Hello?
We're gonna start a trend.
Let me see if you can clean up. Cause guess what? If you can clean up, this right here will just be your rag that you'll use to clean up with. Boy, that's talk God. My bad, y'all. This ain't Sunday morning. I just get mine in sometime. Once you learn how to clean up, you just use this to clean up with. I'm telling you. I'm gonna let y'all soak in it for a minute. Oh, I can get clean, but can you clean up though? Well, clean this up. This day 5 Deuce Hoova Crip Day, nigga. A holiday in Texas. Around the world, I don't know. In Texas, most definitely. Now in Fort Worth, most definitely.
Houston, also.
Shout out to H-Town.
For sure.
To them AGCs down there, them Hoover Gangster Crips down that way. Shout out to them Hogs down that way. Much love to them down that way, man. From Trey to Zero to J-Dog. You understand me? To what's my boy name? I was going down there doing it. Shout out to P-Shoe, Blue Hand. You know, all them H-Town boys down there that banging. Shout out to FBA.
Maxo Cream.
Shout out to Maxo Cream, most definitely the cream team. You understand me? Yeah.
Cartel Bo.
Keep going, God. You know, I ain't never. Yeah, you know him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nothing smoother than a Hoover, man. You hear me? Ain't nothing smoother than Hoover. Look how smooth this Hoover looking right now. This is what Hoover look like. Ain't nothing smoother than a Hoover, y'all. This is what we. My bad. I'm doing too much. Cause half you ain't gonna make it here. Yeah, I'm doing too much. I guess I gotta still put a titty in half you mouth to make y'all realize I don't drink milk no more. Do I tell you it's not the game, man? Most definitely. Did I tell them not to represent it? No. I don't tell them not to represent. I can't put nothing down I already put myself into. Man, I wish you could FaceTime Duke, boy. I show you some real, that type of shit. But anyway, shout out to my Duke, man. My brother-in-law Duke. Since I blew my nose, feel like I got a booger hanging out my Bob, don't let me have no booger hanging out my nose.
Nah, you square business.
Appreciate you. But anyway, tales from a Crip, man.
Let's go.
Shout out to my boy Duke. Shout out to all the Fort Worth Crip that's down here that's on the right track that's representing. Shout out to my boy UC, Benny Jordan. Shout out to my Gator Crip, Northside. Understand that? Shout out to them Echo Heights Crips. Shout out to them Davis Street, Harvard Street, Bessie Street, Allen Street, Jessamine Street, Baltimore Street, Tucker, Hattie Street. Where y'all want me to go cripping at? Allen Street, most definitely Allen. We can go to the Garden. We can go to the 4-4 Garden Block. Free that boy T-Bone. Free that boy Big Ant. Yeah, free niggas like that. My cripping is deep. My roots are very deep. R.I.P. to KB. And free that boy Rock. Them Glen Garden 4-4 hard head. Understand me? We going on down through the South. Shout out to niggas on Bell's Arteries. You understand me? Neighborhood Crip gang. You understand me? Must I keep going? Shout out to Park Terrace, Pilgrim Valley, and Prince Hall Apartments. Down there, a whole bunch of good cripping going on over in that neck of the woods. Understand me? We just move on down and we come down. Where we coming up on? Oh, shout out to them Berry Hill 103rd boys. Understand? We heading back towards the east. Shout out to them boys in Berry Hill.
Did you go to Echo Heights?
Oh, we ain't got that far. We on our way. We in Berry Hill right now. We headed we on Miller. We on Berry, heading towards the east. You understand me? Now we in Berry Hill. We cruising. Shout out to them one. Shout out to Baby James. Shout out to BJ. What's up, Baby James? The 103rd Grape Street, Carlos, Sugar. You understand me? Shout out to them 103 them grapes. All them Grape Street come off Berry. Now we heading on down. We in Poly. Shout out to my Big Dave. Free that boy TT. Free that boy Chris G. Free that boy Free Polly. Free them T-Rack. You know, shout out to them 8th Street. Shout out to them Biblical Block boys. Understand me? R.I.P. Lil Jeff, OG Jeff. Understand me? Shout out to my nigga MD. You understand me over there? Shout out to Dave. Dave, what's up, Dave? Shout out to my nigga Nate boy. You understand me? Yeah, Pottywood finest. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Pottywood.
You gotta go to Echo Heights.
Shout out to Kunta. I give you a shot. And that's all you get is a shot. You hear me? That's it. Anyway, but
Shout out Kunta.
Shout out to Kunta. Shout out to them. That's just doing their Pottywood cripping. You understand me?
Sure.
I fuck with the woods. I was raised in the woods. I was in Potty before they put the woods on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was banging Potty before they put woods on it. It wasn't no Pottywood when I was in there. It was just Poly. Yeah, and shout out to all the fallen soldiers in Poly. Shout out to Marcus. You understand me? Yeah, and keep it going. Where we headed to? We in Poly. We headed to Echo Heights. Shout out to EOC, man. Free my cousin Big Morby Reed. Echo Heights, man. Yeah, R.I.P. to Big Mun, man. R.I.P. Mun, man. Shout out to the niggas on Eastover Street over there, man. Shout out to Pecos Street over there, Pecos Drive over there. Shout out to Bucci, man. Fortray Bucci, man.
Shout out Big Bucci.
Yeah, quit playing with me, man. Shout out to them that forgot about in this crippin' in Echo Heights. EOC, Big Maury, my cousin Big Maury, Big EOC Maury. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Shout out to them at the shop right there. Shout out to all them on Martin right there. Shout out to my nigga Sonny Low. R.I.P. Drico, 43rd Drico, man. You understand me? Shout out to his brother Sonny Low, them over there, man. Echo Heights. Shout out to Spider G. You understand me? Lil Ricky. Shout out to Jonathan. Freaky. You understand me? Yeah, you can't fuck with me in Echo Heights. I take my crippin' around. Oh, we headed down the street. We headed to goddamn east side. Shout out to them Hoover Wood. You understand me? Shout out to them Castleman Street.
Yeah.
You understand me? Yeah, let's get in there. Quit playing with me. R.I.P. 2-1. You understand me? R.I.P. 2-1, man. We'll come down to this crib. I can R.I.P. our motherfucking day. I can R.I.P. until the clock run out. And we can't do nothing for them. So let's stick to the ones that's here. Yeah. Start talking to the ones that's alive. We might can get up. We might can live longer. I'm talking to the ones that exist. Shout out to my Little John Block Crip gang, man. R.I.P. to my Bird Street Block Crip gang. Shout out to them Fall Block boys over there, goddamn in Echo Heights. I mean, on the east side. Shout out to OG Percy, man. Eastwood Crip founder. What y'all talking about? See, I always say that you're not the founder of something because you don't know the that they know when they was doing what they was doing. Well, I didn't know them. I just know what I was doing when I was doing what I was doing. And niggas know me for doing that. I talked to my boy Bob yesterday, and me and Bob was going down a conversation. He was mentioning some gangsters, you know, that he gonna be in contact with. And I told Bob to do me a favor. Tell all them niggas, give you a little story about Percy. And everybody ain't gonna know Percy. You right. Everybody don't know Percy, but the real ones do. Now, when I say the real ones do, then the real ones got stories to tell. They can tell you, yeah, they get on them drugs, but that nigga goddamn me on. When it comes down to this right here, you can't deny him.
Yeah.
You know, because when I picked it up, shout out to my OG, Duke, my OBG, and that's one of my little homies. Shout out to my OG, and that's my
Big Duke.
Shout out Big Duke, man. Big Duke, man.
Doing great things right now.
Doing marvelous things. Black Redemption.
For sure, at his finest.
He's already went through the Blue Rage. Once you gotta study the Crip Bible, which was written by Tookie Williams. You understand me? He is the Crip God. He wrote the Crip Bible, and it was for us to get. If you get a hold of it, read it, and study it, you will become magnificent in what you're doing with this right here. I studied the Crip Bible. Anything else is uncivilized. Yeah. Any Crip, all that old Crip beef and all that, I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. They let me know y'all just still stuck in the Blue Rage. Rage. Oh, sad thing, half of y'all ain't gonna make it out. Yeah. It takes a different type of man to make it out the Blue Rage. I never seen me getting out of it. I never seen me getting out of it, but I did.
How do you think that happened?
God know how to purify the mind. When you read God number one. God number one. Number two, he put certain things, obstacles in my way, hurdles that I gotta jump, mountains, in my way that I have to climb to let me know that he real. And how did he do it? He gave me the book, Blue Rage and Black Redemption, the first book I ever read from beginning to the end. Never read a book. Until I got in prison and sitting there and I was reading and kept getting interested, and I just didn't read the book, I applied the book to my life. That's the Crip Bible. I don't read the Holy Bible. It can't do nothing for me, that's history. The Crip Bible, the Tookie Williams Blue Rage Black Redemption is for anybody that ain't got the curse put on them and they want the curse off of them. When you read the book, you'll realize you was cursed from birth when you pick this up. But if you keep on reading, you'll find the black rage, the black redemption in the end. You'll find where you can put your life back together again. You'll find where this right here is just this right here. And I learned that this right here ain't worth me breathing. This right here, I'm not gonna let this take my breathing away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let this take my life away. This? I mean, y'all gotta be kidding. Not for that. And I'm glad when I got to the black redemption part that I learned to put this to the side for your pride. This ain't nothing but pride, y'all. This ain't nothing but pride. This ain't got nothing to do with you. That's why you put this on, cause you proud of it. Yeah. I'm just trying to school. I never tell nigga, man, drop your flag, put your flag down. Now, don't put it down. Make it work. Make it work. You picked
Snoop
it up,
Dogg
didn't you?
made his rag work.
Huh?
Snoop Dogg made his work.
Hell you mean? Nipsey made his work.
Nipsey made his work for sure.
Talk, man. Ice Cube made his work.
Ice Cube.
Ice-T made his work.
Eazy-E.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You can't get stuck in the Blue Rage. Yes. When you are pledging for the frats, you understand me?
Yeah.
You have to pledge. You just can't got me jumping no. For now, you gotta pledge. You can walk around there. Suit it up. Frat who? Yeah. Well, it's a different story when you pick this one up. Nigga pick up that stick and sound like they hitting you with a switch. Nigga pull out that stick and it sound like they hitting you with a switch. It's a different fraternity out there when you pick this up. There's no frat parties. There's some drive-bys. There's no peace at night when you sleep with this. When you live wrong, you can't sleep right. The most worst way to live in this world is paranoid. This right here, you should be paranoid. This right here should paranoid you. Now, don't paranoid me, cuz. Yeah, cause you ain't got caught with it by the wrong people. Yeah, what you soaking that for? That's why you ain't paranoid. See, when you get caught by the wrong with this right here, now you ain't this now. You right. You not scared right now, cause you ain't got caught by the right ones yet. See what you don't know, the same one, the color, this other color, the one that carry the other color, it's something out there just as mean as you with the other color.
Yeah.
It's some fools with the other color just like y'all. Think that they color is the only color down. They picked up one over there too. Oh, them this shit though. Get until you find out. But this right here, nah, I think I'm gonna pass. I ain't gonna let this send me to the grave. That wouldn't be fair for my little princess cut down there. I'm trying to see her graduate, go to the prom, and take care of daddy. When I get old, I need to go stay with my daughter. Well, I got my daddy. See, you raise some girls and them sons the way you're supposed to, they gonna look out. See, yeah, I got a couple of them doing time or doing what they gotta do, but as soon as they get out, guess where they coming to? Yeah, hi mama, but where is daddy? Hi mama, where daddy is? You ain't gonna hug me yet? Yes, man, where daddy is? Love. One thing y'all need to learn, this right here don't buy love. And money don't either. You have to earn this. Frat brothers, they pledge. To pick this up, you gotta commit. You gotta do everything that you wanna go against. Family, friends, morals, rules. For this. Don't get mad, y'all. I did it too. I did this right here for almost 30-something years. Faithfully. And then I followed that rainbow in the sky, and I followed it, and I followed this rainbow, and I followed this rainbow till it was over my head. I followed this rainbow everywhere it went. I look up at the blue skies. I was so thorough with it. I look at the blue skies and take, God, damn God, that's a beautiful skies. Cuz, what's cracking, cuz? Cuz, we gonna see cack in a minute, cuz. See cack, all my words stuff, cuz I followed this rainbow. And I was getting close. I said, oh yeah, I'm almost there now. And then I got to the end of it. A lot of y'all don't get to the end of the rainbow. You die in the middle of the top, get killed off or off, paraplegic, sitting up there with a bag on, zip on your stomach, brain dead, what's wrong with cuz? Oh, cuz, you know, cuz, I shot in the head, back of the head. Ain't that Toby Low, cuz? Yeah, that's him. Oh, no, you said, man, he don't understand nothing you're saying. Oh, but he was a killer on yesterday. Y'all don't see that, do you? See, you know what? A lot of people say, man, talking down on the Crip, and I bet not never. All I can do is speak up for it. It's a sad that one thing we do, we fight amongst each other as a race, but now even when you even join something that you're supposed to be safe in, you end up fighting amongst them too.
Yeah.
I see more of these kills, more of these than the other side. I'm gonna let y'all soak in that one for a minute.
Speaking on some cripping, Brick Baby said there can never be another peace treaty between the Rolling 60s and the Hoovers because there has to be consequences from, you know, there's consequences for things that have happened.
So go ahead.
You know, when a member violates, if the treaty, you know, that's not happening.
Put Monk Shades on. It look like it's gonna get dark. Put on the let me put on the
okay.
The Bird Babies right quick.
Yeah, he said if the person ain't getting killed for violating, man, he don't want to be a part of it. What you think about that?
Yeah, cause he can say that cause it ain't him getting killed. You know, all them talk, all them tough talk, man, that don't mean nothing, man. That old by that ignorance.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gotta be consequences, repercussions. Why you ain't had nothing happen yet? What's your consequences? What's wrong with your repercussions? Why you ain't did all that you want to see happen? You got the world in the palm of your hands too. Go ahead and crash. Go ahead and be another talk about like they talk about all the rest of the dead ones that did the same. You know, they done lived in the wrong. They're still stuck in the blue rage. That's all it is. I don't want to shoot no slugs. I'm just letting. I gotta keep. You know, like the folks say, if it don't come out the Bible, it don't mean nothing. So let me keep the blue rage going. I gotta keep it Tookie Williams. I gotta keep it loked up. You understand me? Grown man finest. Somebody gotta tell the young going on. Oh, well, I can't tell. You need not talk right. Only babies talk like you talking. There's gotta be repercussions. So he's trying to say there's gotta be more blood spilled. Is that what you trying to tell me, Bob? He said there gotta be more die. The same way they been dying, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Well, go ahead. Let them kill you off and maybe somebody will do something. Cause long as you got some that can't see past the rainbow, cause, I forgot to let y'all know. It's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Somebody lied to us.
What's over there?
Prisons, jails, murders, diseases, roaches, rats, gorillas, snakes, connivers, pedophiles, all types. It wasn't nothing at the end of that Crip rainbow. I followed it all the way to the end. I followed all this, and thank God I wasn't one of you Lucky Charms, one of you marshmallows. They get ate in the process of trying to get where you trying to go. You dig what I'm saying? It's crazy to see people jumping in the fire right after the next one. I mean, who the I mean, I'm thank God for people like Brick Baby. I thank God for people like him that can't think outside the box, they're still stuck. Because guess what? My kids and our children have to learn from people like him. Oh, cuz on Crip, cuz. On everything, cuz. It can't never be no money, cuz. It can't never be none of that, cuz. On everything. Too many homies and died, cuz. Everybody risk their lives on it, cuz. See, I can see how easy it is to act like that. My thing in prison, this part right here was the easy part. Getting along gonna be the hard part. Let me say that again. This part right here is the easy part. Getting along is the hard part. You know, if nigga wanna be a real tough along with somebody. See how tough you is to sit around them same niggas talk about. See how tough you is to sit around and get a hug from a nigga that once said he'd stab you in the back after he hugged you. But you ain't scared to hug niggas. I mean, I want to show their size and their colors. Shout out to Cali, man. Cali has a lot of great rules, but we ain't stuck down here in Texas. It's 2023. I don't know what Brick Baby got going on. I'm not from Cali. I rock with Texas culture. I'm in a Texas Crip gang. I don't know nothing about out of state. I ain't never been. But I tell you, down here in Texas, we starting to catch on to the black redemption, man. We starting to catch on to the black. I'm leading mine down the right way. I don't know what kind of leadership you got in Cali. Oh, you know, 60 and so. Well, they say that same thing about a 5 dude so nigga down here. Shout out to my boy, rolling 60. Yeah, out of H10. Shout out to Bad Boy. Shout out to Trigger T. Rolling 60. Nigga. The deuces and the souls the O's don't get along. Cuz. I mean, that's only if that's what you was taught. But it's a book down here in this world called the Holy Bible. And somewhere in that Holy Bible it says, study to show thyself approval. That's the same thing go for you in this world that's got this, man, study for yourself, homies. Now I ain't never gonna talk down on the flag. I rep the flag. I'm just flying at half staff now. And let y'all soak in that for a minute. Because guess what? I found out there ain't nothing good at the top about this. So I'm just gonna go and come down and fly at half staff and I'm gonna let y'all have it up there. Cause I see y'all just it's what y'all do. Y'all just flying in the wind. Y'all just flying in the wind right now. Flying up there, y'all just waving in the wind. It ain't going nowhere.
Do you think peace treaties don't work because of the regulations?
Peace treaties don't work because they don't mean them. Peace treaties don't work. Tales from a Crip.
Let's go.
Years ago, man, there was a movement by the Crip and the Blood. Shout out to Big Lonnie Blood, man. They call him better known as Big Dog in Fort Worth, Texas.
Shout out Big Dog.
What you know about that, man?
Come on, man.
Hey, quit playing with me, man. Let's talk then. Yeah, I love when but you be bringing tears on me, Bob. You just can't know all the real. Bob be on it. That's Bob's job is to know all the real.
It's the report, man.
Yeah, it's the report. That mean I got. But anyway, shout out to Big Lonnie, man. Tales from a Crip. Years ago. Big Dog was my homie, man. No, Big Dog was on the other side of the track. Copperhead, R.I.P. to Copperhead. We just lost him last week. R.I.P. to Blood, go hard. R.I.P. to One Blood, going hard. R.I.P. to Copperhead, One Crip. We just lost the OG Crip, OG Blood last week and one this week. The Blood ain't been buried yet, but man, shout out to our Blood for the homie, cuz. You know what I'm saying? It's for the homie, man. R.I.P. go hard. You did go hard. I got stories about us. Yeah, that part. But anyway, we had a show way back in the day, way before the Bob Report. Way before all these real tunes and all these diamond stones and all these apps and medias. But matter of fact, before the internet, I've already been in pocket. But we had a show called What About People? That went over Bob here.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch you.
Thank you, God. Got that. I got him with one. And that's a bad one not to know. What About People? What About People was the first black outlet that came on, but they only gave us channel 13. For all y'all didn't know that had TVs back then, y'all know don't shit on channel 13.
Yeah.
You got 21, 24, 27, 39, 4, 5, 11, and 8.
33. Forgot 33. Come on now.
That's the messing station, Bob.
That's the CW.
Bob got me. What was the channel? Messing, y'all already had some airway.
Telemundo.
Telemundo and Telehondo.
Mm-hmm.
That will get you beat up quick. But anyway, we had a show. Hoova Crip. We had to sit down in Texas, y'all. And our gangbangers said that they were gonna put this to the side. Cause in Fort Worth, Texas, gangbanging was at an all-time high. Understand me? And even if your kid went in the county jail for a motherfucking ticket, guess what he coming out? Either this or on the other side. He just went in for a ticket. How he come out of Crip? He didn't have a motherfucking choice. The jails are gang infested just like the movie Colors. One side of fish throwing up colors on and others on this side. And that's how it was in the jails back then. But anyway, Tales from a Crip, man. I had a cousin named Gregory Spencer. R.I.P. to Gregory Spencer. That's my first cousin out of Stanford, Texas. He happened to become a good funeral director.
Gregory Spencer story coming soon.
Yeah, real talk. I got it. I got it too, boy. I got a bad one for you. But anyway, shout out to Gregory Spencer. That is my first cousin. A man that needs to be recognized in the city of Fort Worth. He came to me. I got a story about him. But anyway, he decided to have a sit down with the gangs, the culture, to see what's going on in the culture. And what was going on was a lot of killing. And what was going on was somebody wanted to step up and say something. But the guys that stepped up wasn't gang members. They were just brothers of the community to say, but can we let's just talk to them, see if we can get them come together. And they tried that. You had some guys try that, and it worked. They had the jail sit down, and they sit down in jail, and guess what they decided to do, people? They decided to come up with a gang truce. And get read on TV, them brothers Hood, Lonnie, and Copperhead, and Carlos, 103rd Carlos. Yeah. They did their thing, and Carlos was telling, Carlos was doing the talking, Carlos was stand up. And he was saying, no, man, I want my kids to grow. I don't want. Carlos was saying right there, man, I don't want to die like this. We talking about real. We talking about square that ain't gonna play about the flag.
They're actually going viral right now.
And that interview was years ago. Years ago. Copperhead sitting there. Copperhead, one of the guys in the interview, we buried him last week.
Timon, Gucci,
you understand
Carlos.
Me? They sitting there, man. Understand me? Some around and experienced it because they weren't around when it was going down. They just came out the woodworks now. But anyway, I wasn't with that. I was blinded. I had a demon on my back and his hand was over both my ears. I had another demon on my head and his hand was over both my eyes. It didn't let me hear or see nothing different besides this right here. I felt like I had lived in the world where when I seen my first partner get killed from this, I felt like I would be a coward to turn it down now. I felt like if I went back to church, I'd be wrong, cuz got killed. I got to go after, you know what I'm saying? I was lost. But anyway, they put together a truce. You had a red, now if you go on Facebook, when you go on YouTube, I think I have a picture posted of me and Big Lonnie. Lonnie is a big dog, undisputed champ. Lonnie murdered one of my partners, Bobby. Killed my homie Bobby. Caught Bobby breaking in the house one time, and Lonnie waited in the closet for him to get in the house. When he got in, he shot him and blew him through the back window and shot the other in the ass, and he lived. But Bobby killed my homeboy. But Lonnie killed my homeboy Bobby. We had some twins down there called the I-Rock twins. And they had their own little things going, and my boy Lonnie, big dog, he worked in one of their traps, and one of my boys was coming to get him. But besides that, when they had to sit down on What About People, man, they decided to come up with a gang truce and put things together. You know what I was doing in my seat? No, cuz I ain't, cuz that was me. I was brick babied up.
Yeah. You used to be brick baby.
That's strike one, Bob. That's strike one. Strike one, Bob. But anyway, now I had never had a brick, yes, I had a brick baby mentality when it came to gang truce.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that. Just like he's saying something, now it gotta be. So I didn't been in that thinking brick. I've been, you couldn't squeeze juice out of a brick. Damn, I might have to go back to battle rap. This is killing me.
I think they waiting on you.
Say, I've been, again, let y'all so, I've been that you couldn't squeeze juice out of a brick. That means you couldn't break me and change nothing about what I was doing. And I watched put together gang truce, and guess what? Tales from a Crip, West Side, Como, Texas. We do have a parade every
Como, Texas.
Shout out to West Side. Shout out to the West Side, man. Shout out to the West Side of Texas, man. West Side of Como. Shout out to Rock Bottle Records, G Naughty, man. Shout out to my nigga G over there, man. Yeah, and Naughty G, and G Naughty, man. West Side Como, man. Rock Bottle Records, Throwback. PKO. Yeah, Poison Gangster. You know, Throwback. Ralo Records. You know, Abdul. Free Abdul, man.
Black Villain Assassins.
That it is Pinhead. William Stroud. But anyway, let me get to the story. The story was, after these gentlemen came together and put together a peace treaty in Fort Worth and then cleared through all the Crip families and nations, because the guys that was talking, they were still kids they said, but they did have some pull. But they did say, man, I don't want to go this way. We do got some say-so, cuz let's chill. Ain't nobody trying to chill when Buddy just got killed.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to chill when Cuddy just got killed. Ain't nobody trying to chill. Wrong time to chill. It's too much dying. So them guys decided to put together a little old trailer and back cart that year and stand on the back and let the ride through and the bloods on the back of the trailer. And they were gonna do their little thing in the parade. Instead of carrying a float, they was gonna be the floats. So they brought the little trailer in the truck, and they got these Crips and Bloods on the back of there, so they could stand on the back of the trailer and no wave at the people with their flags tied together and on some peace treaty shit. Well, I'm sorry to say, it worked. It worked. It worked. I'm sorry to say it worked. It worked to the point to where, all y'all did was throw some wood on the fire. And when you throw wood on the fire, it just blows it up. How did it work? Well, when that trailer was coming down that street over there in Coalport, going down Horn Street down that way in that area, I never forget a lady in the newspaper report said that I was standing in my window watching the kids play in the front yard when the gang trailer rolled on through there and didn't even make it past her front yard. They lit that up. That was a self-made decision by a couple of gentlemen that wanted to move on in life and wanted to try something different. And I never forget the lady say she was standing in the window when the gang trailer passed by, and next thing you know, she seen her 7-year-old daughter flop and hit the ground. She said she dropped everything and she ran out the door. By the time she got to her little girl, she was dead. 7 years old, front yard playing, waving at the parade. I know, y'all don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, I'm gonna let y'all soak in there for a minute. Cause I guess you ain't never had to hold a bleeding child to get hit by an AK and her body can't even take a 22. So imagine what that AK did to her poor body. She was dead before they even got there. She was dead when the bullet hit her. 7 years old. She seen her baby drop in the front yard. She heard the gunshots. Fort Worth been playing for keeps for years. I'm sorry to say, y'all, that was like 25 years ago. About like 28 years ago. First, you getting old. About like 28 years ago. And I remember it just like it was yesterday to see, the games try to make something happen and it didn't go as planned. Everybody not gonna be on the same page. That's why we gotta start bottling up some of this paper, throwing it in the trash, y'all. Once you scribbling on their paper, don't turn that in. I don't even right out of line. And you can't come around me if you can't write in cursive. That means you ain't been educated yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they can't write in cursive. I didn't even know they took cursive out of school. I didn't know, and they don't teach cursive no more. Y'all know, I don't know how to write in cursive. You don't? I feel special.
Yeah.
They making me feel like I'm somebody. Well, I know how to write in cursive. I can write in cursive to a new way, and he'd be looking, what is that? It's in cursive. They took the ABCs, and but anyway, I'm gonna stay on point, y'all. R.I.P. to all the fallen soldiers in Fort Worth, Texas, man. R.I.P. to all the black brothers that lost their lives for the cause. It wasn't worth the cost.
In a recent interview I did with writer, social media influencer, trainer for the stars, Trent Rose.
Okay.
He also founded the Truman Street, Bloods in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
He spoke on how the Cali Crips came down here, trying to take over and put their game down in his neighborhood, which prompted the Truman Street Blood set.
Cats was coming down from California. Cats was coming down from California, setting up in people's hoods, and people started to represent a street that was not here in Texas. And I got upset at that. It was like, it was crazy to me. It was crazy to me that dudes was coming down here from California and saying, hey, you gonna represent 5 Deuce Hoover, 52nd block of Hoover. And the cats that was representing that ain't never walked them streets. You see what I'm saying? You didn't walk the streets, so why is you representing that? So it rubbed me the wrong way. So one particular day I decided, all right, y'all want to be, we gonna represent our street. We ain't gonna represent no street out of California. We're gonna represent where we come from. And we're gonna be Bloods.
Did you experience this?
Shout out to Trent. What's up, Blood? I mean, my bad. What's up, One Blood? Just like saying One Love. You hear me? What's up, One Blood? Did I experience it? I was here. I just didn't experience no Cali. I put no cripping on me. I did experience Shreveport, Louisiana, Cooper Road, trying to put some cripping on me, and I failed for it. That's why the cripping.
Tookie is from Shreveport.
Hello! Born.
Raymond Washington is from Texas.
What?
Yes, sir.
But, now how the Bob know that?
Mr. Bob Report, man.
His job is to keep up with all the reports. How do I feel about that? Shout out to Trent. Trent is 100% right. Now shout out to Trent and shout out to Mother Trent. There are 2 powerful Trents in Fort Worth, Texas. That Trent right there that I seen, very powerful man. I listened to him speak. The cold thing about Trent is, about him is Bob, when I seen you put out the Bob, and when I seen you and Toon, when Toon and Bob came out with the Fort Worth documentary.
Murder Worth.
I was wondering to myself the whole time, who was the in here? Who was they talking right there? Who was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, but what he was saying was making so much sense. I had to know who is. Man, I don't even know who. But he talking some. And he never been into it. Did you know it was 2 Trents and 4 with powerful names?
It's probably 3 of them then.
No, it's only 2 with powerful names. You got the first one.
It's another one too.
You find that other Trent, you a bad motherfucker.
Trent Shelton.
Nah.
He's an ex-Indianapolis coach player. He's a big-time motivational speaker. Probably the most viral person outside of yourself in Charleston. You should look into him. But yeah, my bad, go ahead.
Please, and shout out to my homie, the most powerful Trent that I done ran into. Even your Trent gonna know my Trent. My Trent is Trent Berto.
Okay.
Shout out to the Berto brothers, man. I gotta take my glasses out. Oh God. They're like a vampire. Trent Berto, man. Shout out to Trent Berto. Real legend. But shout out to Trent, man. Trent said some of the powerful things that you would ever want to hear when it came down to the history of footwork. I agree with what he said. He said he got style because, and shout out to Trent, because what you don't know, Trent, you started Truman Street, only pushed the envelope for us to do what they do, what we was doing today. Truman Street? Well, that's cool. What about Burton Street? What about Little John Street? What about Ada Street? What about Davis Street? What about this street, that street, that street, that street? Yeah, Fort Worth was based on streets, did.
Yep.
I do believe that I did hear Truman Street first, because I just kept hearing Eastwood. Matter of fact, because I kept hearing Power Rules. Now we just East Side Power Rules, South Side Crip. Streets didn't play a part back then. Now I was here before the colors got put in the games, and I was here before the streets got put in the games. I do agree with what he said when he said they started Truman. You started Truman Street, but then you started a whole variety of things. Cause everybody started yelling streets. Who don't bang their street now? Truman Street, well, Truman stood out because everybody was just getting Southside Crip niggas. And them evil names stood out. Let me tell you something.
Evil.
Can I say something about them evil names?
Shout out to Evil.
Shout out to Big Evil, Little Evil, and Evil Key. Yeah. Shout out to the Evils, man. But Evils know exactly what I'm finna say right here. You know, we talking gang shit on some gang day. Evil, everybody come looking for you. You just gotta hope you want, the little evil, cause you got big for you. All you gotta say is that evil name was a name that'll make a go insane. Well, they say little evil them up at the ballroom. What? We on our way, cuz. They say little evil them over or even them over or even somewhere over or even. They coming. Cause they with the evil to get you. Big Evil, I feel bad for Big Evil, but I know that you was a still years old you is today because of Little Evil. They ran into Evil and every dog has his day.
Yeah.
Damn, Percy. Bars! Every dog has his day. But Little Evil, he wasn't just, rowdy as the bigger evils. I don't want to take nothing from him. He just he wasn't on what they was on, but he was on what they was on. We had a lot of more on what he was on.
Yeah.
But they be on, even when they was off, by themselves somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fort Worth was a Crip city, so it was a lot of Crips everywhere.
I always thought it was a lot of Crips everywhere until I seen something that said, man, y'all a mother lie. I rode by Rosedale one day. There's a park called the Winsun Park. Winsun Apartments, and they got a park right there that they always have a stop 6 day in. I couldn't believe what I saw on Stop 6 Day. I had never ever in my fucking life seen that many bloods nowhere.
Yeah.
From them apartments and the projects and all of them jammed at that one park. And just imagine everybody's coming from around. That park looked like the Red Sea. You got the classy lady, even cars was parked out at the classy lady down the road. Just walked to the park. I said, what the going on? He must be having a concert in the park. No, it's on. It's Stop 6. No, Stop 6. What? It ain't that many. No. Ain't that many guys listen for shit. Them niggas that handful of shit lying to me. I seen this and grandmoms and that bloody too. Yeah, you know what's on. And guess what? So see, one thing about blood is they was more preppier than Crip niggas was the poor. Blow at the money. They grew up in the Stop 6 neighborhood. Stop 6 money. You couldn't live in no house in Stop 6. Houses cost some money. You ride by their neighborhood, they don't look like on our little poor neck of the woods.
Yeah.
You don't see outside with syrup sandwiches stuck all on his chest. And can somebody please go peel that goddamn syrup sandwich off that baby chest? Been walking around with this sandwich stuck on his goddamn. You can't get peel off ain't nothing but that old thick burr baby rabbit syrup. You hear them tap dancing feet? That burr baby rabbit, the thickest syrup you can taste, stuck onto that baby. These motherfuckers out there eating hot sauce sandwiches. Anyway, y'all, shout out to the blood side of the other side, man.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
How was the city before California tried to come down here and, you know, take over or whatever?
Crip, posses mind their business.
Okay.
Shout out to them Shaw brothers. I ran into a Shaw yesterday.
Mitchell boys.
Mitchell boys, Kona boys, Stripling brothers, Polo boys, K9 posse, GQ boys, all in the family, Legion of Doom. Do I have to keep going?
The Bessie Street Players.
You hear me?
Come on, man.
And then Colors came. Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath. Yeah. Since that was the hottest movie, it jumped off. That movie tore culture down, separated blacks, because, you know, white folks know what to do, put it in a movie, and these niggas, and it did just like wildfire. The next movie that came out that up the world was Menace to Society. You had New Jack City, they just let us know, we got a drug for you niggas. And then they came out with this Menace to Society, and it changed, you know, the way youngsters started behaving, more radical. They created the old dog. When they created the old dog, I thought I was an old dog too. You hear me? What you say about my mama? And do something to it, and act like it ain't keep going, and just go on with your day like you ain't just murdered a mother though. And showing the tape to motherfucker for blow bitch right there. Bah! Got him. Told you. Good. You spoke that. It's easy to watch a movie, but it's a different when it's in your face. Yeah. It's easy to watch a movie, but it's a difference when it's in your face. I seen my first partner get smoked, and I didn't know what to do, Bob. I thought I was tough. I thought I was a bad. I thought couldn't nobody tell me nothing until I seen a nigga kill my homie Freddie Garrett. R.I.P. Freddie, pothead. She called him pothead. And they had a little head shaped like a tea kettle pot. You got a little pothead. They called, but that was his name, but pothead was my partner. Tales from a Crip one time. Me and Pothead went to Job Corps, McKinney Job Corps together. One day they got this thing at the Job Corps where they call checking in. And they would jump niggas in. Every Friday they do pillow blanket parties where they'll go and wake them up and beat them up while they under the cover. Blanket party. So they were blanket partying this night and whoop, and it got out of hand, I went in the bathroom and I seen Potty eating up. Freddie just don't put some water inside the little bucket. But anyway, that water was through on him, man. I threw that water on the guy, and that guy ended up getting off with a lot of degree burn. I didn't know they had put scalding water in the bucket. My job was just throw the water on the motherfucker. You understand me? And as a child, I ran and I threw the water on him. While they jumped on him, but come to find out that water peeled that boy's skin, just rolled off his body. What the? I know I didn't. But see, Freddie knew that I didn't know nothing about that. It was my first weekend there at Job Coach. I ain't got woke up, beat up, and I'm just running around doing what they doing. You had to join or get your ass beat up with the rest of them. So my name came up and they locked down that whole building for the weekend. And, you know, every weekend I used to going home, see their parents. Every weekend at Job Coach, trying to go home, get after my campus. Well, because of that incident, they locked the campus down. I never forget Freddie told me, he used to say, man, somebody got word. They want to know who threw the water on. They said it was the new boy. So my name was surfing, and I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna tell on nobody. So I never forget. We had a big meeting. He was talking to everybody, a big meeting, and they letting everybody know you're not going home this weekend until we find out who threw the water. You know, on the white boy, you know, whoop whoop whoop, and they were like, man, y'all. I said, who is they? Oh, them niggas going home this weekend. They can't go home because you did that bullshit. What y'all gonna say? I'm with y'all. They call his name was Teardrop. Houston, Texas, named Teardrop. And me and him was finna fight on the spot. And he said, yeah, I'm trying to go home, see my motherfucker. Nigga, say something to this motherfucker. Now, I never forget Fred researched and said, Percy, tell him I did. I looked at Fred, I said, what? He said, yeah, tell him I did. You sure? He said, yeah, man, so these niggas can go and go home. Cause I ain't finna say shit. Everybody gonna be at the motherfucker this weekend with me. I don't give a. So Freddie told me to tell him he did, and I told him he did. I said, you sure? I'm still right here. I said, I know who done it. And he said, oh man, what was it? Yeah, but he took his nigga and Fred, it sent me and Fred to this office. And Fred wanted to get out, come to find out, Fred said he already got his check. He ready to graduate from Job Corps. All he gotta do is get put out, he can get both his checks and go. He said, man, I'm just looking for a reason to get off this. That's gonna be my reason right there. He used me. But Fred was my partner. We went to Dunbar 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade together and everything. That's my baby, man, my little homie. So a couple weeks in, I stayed on campus. Then I came back to Fort Worth, and I seen Fred at Sycamore. We at Sycamore Park, man. We kicking it. Goddamn, my brother get it. Me and my brother, we walking around the park, and this is a day in the Crip. Me and my little brother, we walking around the park in Sycamore, and we headed to the car because everybody finna go to Miller. Now on Miller, you got the Y2K parking lot. You understand? We across from the Rainbow, you know, from the Phoenix, where everybody go picking and party at.
Next to the church's chicken.
So that's to the church's chicken. That's y'all. It's holy mo. Nah, for real. Me and my brother and them, I went to the park. Me and Fred walking around. He's like, man, you still in Job Corps? Yeah, I'm doing my thing, cuz. I mean, thank you, man. He said, yeah, he had bought him a bad. He with a guy named Victor Scott. Bob, I don't know if Victor Scott alive. I just remember the name from the newspaper.
I remember that name.
Victor Scott. Well, let me tell you what Victor Scott was driving. Victor Scott was driving a Jeep with some gold Lorenzos on it. Never forget. I never forget that. He had a white Jeep, pretty white Jeep with no top on it. It had these big old thick rims sticking out, some gold Lorenzo. His name was Victor Scott. And my partner name was Freddie Garrett. Shout out to Cassandra Garrett, his sister, and the other sister, the other Garrett sister. They were some fine, beautiful women back in them days at school. Me and Fred was at the park chilling, and we walking around my brother, and we got ready to go to the car. My little brother said, oh, Percy, hold on. My little brother turned around like he was scared. So I said, what's wrong, little bro? He said, man, walk this way, walk this way. I said, what's up? He said, last night when we went to Don Carter's bowling lane, we got into it with some niggas. I said, okay, and what? He said, they sitting on our car, sitting on the car.
Sitting on y'all car.
Sitting on our car. Well, what they know is there's been into it with at the bowling alley last night, and they at the park. Them niggas sit on niggas to come. So I turn around and look. I said, who the yeah, this. I said, hold on, cuz, you ain't said nothing. I walked through the park, I get up. That's when my little brother found out, oh, I'm Crip. I've been hiding from him, mama, everybody else. Can't walk around the house. I kept my life personal. I was a gangster, undercover in the house. Go in the house, this ain't to be heard of, seen, y'all ain't seen this. But that day, my brother found out. I said, cuz, wait right here. See my little south side, one of my partners put out an elephant gun there. God damn, how long was gonna take you to pull that car? And he said, oh, I got something. What is that, a moose gun? A deer hunting, an elephant gun, what is that? Well, back then, that's what we had. We didn't have Uzis and Tech 9s and Dracos and Strix and Switches and Nah, you go in there and you get your daddy hunting rifle, get you a hacksaw, got it. You got you a sawed off. That's how we made saw. That was the best thing going. Got sawed off, cool. Yeah, don't bring that big long nigga. But anyway, we went to go confront the. I had to tell my little brother, watch out. I had 380 on me. Bam, I get the 380 out, and I see the pull up. I said, say man, get out of my car, cuz. Cuz, get out of my car. Down my Crip nigga. Like, what's up? Yeah, get out of my car, cuz. Doing on my car. So I seen niggas say, no, we into it with that nigga. That's my little brother. He right there, what's up? What you want to do? I see one of the partners pass the other homie a gun. So I go straight. I guess I said, which one? I swear to God, I did something I had been wanting to do in life. I ain't gonna lie, ever since I seen it on the movie, goddamn was in the hood, and I got a chance to do it, and I went for it. I put it, I said, we got a problem in this mother. We got a problem in this. We got a problem. I'm sorry, y'all. I stole that from Ice Cube in the movie Boys in the Hood. Yeah, do we got a problem in this? We got a problem? And he said, nah, man. I seen that nigga, cause don't act like y'all got nothing. So nigga gun off for a pass to his partner. I told my little brother, get it. Took the collar off his neck. Work, out there and work. The brother got out there and they went to scratching. I'm not gonna lie, them were going toe to toe, blow for blow, like for the first 10 seconds. To where both of them riled off each other, and I never forget. My little brother looked at me and said, man, I said, okay. And I go to go, and my little brother looked to see, look at my little brother slap. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. I said, no, you got to drop. Little bro got to drop on. I said, what? Lay in the ground and shook in the grass for about like 3 or 4 seconds. I ran up and down and the brother said, no, we good. I said, shoot. I'm getting mad. Don't take my fun out of it. Let me go, you know. Yeah, I'm on that. I was ready for the, I was just gonna close my eyes. Wow, get him one time. Yeah, playing with me. That's how I did it, let you know I'm for real how I do it. Wow. I don't wanna look at you. Shit off me. Damn. Then I kicked that back leg one time. Yeah, he gone. I gotta give you that death kick. Let's see if you still alive. No shaking, no funny. I'm good at what I do. But anyway, brother stopped my fun. He took my action out of it. I heard Fred say, Percy, what's up? Come on, cuz, let's go. Where we going? We finna go to the funeral. But what if I... Let's go, man. My brother had slept the nigga too. His partner was still over there trying to wake his mother. hit him with a pretty bad one. So we jump into the goddamn car and follow Fred. Fred said, let's go to the Miller, to the Rainbow Miller. So we went on, we followed him. Fred had a fight. Man, you get you one of these. Man, where you get that? Then we still got revolvers. This is the first time I ever seen a gun with a clip in it. What is that called? That's from Germany, Russia, or what? What is that? That's automatic. It's called a 9. And they was big iron boys back then. Wasn't that plastic? They had a big iron gun. Oh, God. But anyway, we ride to the Fina, and we sitting there. My brother Fred pulled up with Vic Scott. They in the base, the white Jeep, basing like. Me and my brother bagged in. My brother got him a good knockout in the park, so we shining right now on reputation. Sitting out there on the curb, we waiting for the next play. I never forget, I seen one of my partners drive up. Is y'all ready? Buckle up your seatbelts for this ride, y'all. See when my partners ride up. When he ride up, he goddamn me on. He got that look in his eyes. I've been knowing it for years. I said, oh. And then he said, what's up, Percy, man? That's how he talk. What's up, Percy, man? What's up in chat? And then he walked up to my homeboy, Fred. Now, Fred was sitting in the Jeep with my partner there. What's going on? And I told my little brother, now I know Fred. I know my other partner just walked up on him. We're just gonna call him Shine. Call him Shine. We're gonna call him Son. We're gonna call him Son. Son walked up on him, and Son got. He walked up on my partner Fred, and he told Fred, he said, what? Fred had this bad chick in the back. And I guess the chick was Son's chick, one of Son's chicks. And she riding in the back of the Jeep, but Fred, you know how they just be doing, want to be seen and jumping in the back seat. Fred was in the front seat, and my partner's son walked up to me and said, say, what's up, man? What you doing? How yourself doing? And she said, I'm chilling. He said, no. And I said, oh, my little brother right then. I said, look at this, man. Look, man. I said, watch Fred. Fred ain't no joke, nigga. Son, a motherfucker, but Fred, I said, Fred ain't finna play. Fred got that thing on him, boy. And I never forget. Fred grabbed his seat like this, and he leaned it up like this, and he let the girl get out the back of the Jeep. And when he let her out the back of the Jeep, man, that's when life changed for everybody. Son say, go on, get in the car. What you gonna do? You gonna go with him or you gonna go with me? She said, I wanna go with Fred then. All you gonna do is jump on me. And he said, okay. I'm waiting on Fred to get on this nigga ass, 'cause I know I just seen that big 4.5 on Fred. So Fred, that nigga grabbed the chick got out the car, and he went and put it in the Regal. And he was in the car talking to her in the Regal. I never forget, he had a nice blue Regal. Y'all already know who I'm talking about if you know the story. He had a nice champagne blue looking Regal with a brown peanut butter top on it. And he walked up to him, he said, well, so what you, he told the girl, he said, so what you doing? You going with him? You wanna go with Fred? Guess who you going with? He said, you sure right. And he walked up to my partner Fred, he bah, bah, bah. He blew Fred brains all over the dashboard. Vic Scott was the driver. He was like, no, man, I ain't got you. Bah, bah, bah. And he hit Vic under the arm and in the neck, and he was shaking in the Jeep like. I said, what? By the time the first 2 shots out of me, I ducked down, and I got on side of the car. My little brother said, Percy. I said, what's wrong? My little brother said, he shot him, man. He shot. I said, who he shoot? Who got shot? He said, your boy. Who? He said, Fred. I said, no. I jumped up. I said, no. And I ran up to the Jeep. And Fred was leaned over in the Jeep like this, and I grabbed the nigga, and I raised him up and threw him back like this, and that's the first time it looked like applesauce. It was all on the dashboard, and I seen blood coming out his nose. I seen blood coming out his ears. I seen blood coming out his mouth. And I was like, you can't put a rag on this shit. You can't take a towel on him and fucking cover him up, man. Cause that, you know, when I'm looking for the thing, man, give me your shirt or something, put it over here. You know, it happened, man. I seen something that changed my life, y'all. I can either put this shit here down right now. Continue for the, you know, For some reason in life, I felt like I owed Fred something. I remember what Fred did for me in Job Corps. How he took the blame and got put out and still held me down. And me and him been going to school since we was kids together. And I watched the man kill this man right in front of me. I sit on the back of the ambulance when everybody was still leaving and he was still in there. And I'm like, what's going on? I don't know. I'm a child. I'm a child myself. I don't know what's going on. But I'm real concerned because guess what? They don't know, y'all. I go to church. I have a good spirit in me. But anyway, when the ambulance man came out the back of the ambulance, the man told me something that didn't register in my head for about like 10, 11 years. Don't y'all know that was a bar that I couldn't even catch for like 10, 11 years. When the ambulance man came, I said, is he gonna be okay? He said, son, man, that boy don't have enough brains in his head to save an ant. I remember him saying it, but I didn't know what the man was talking about. I can't even read, I don't know what he's saying. But as life goes on, I remember how small an ant is and how big a brain is. He said he didn't have enough brains in his head to save an ant. An ant is a small. He don't even have a big head. A brain is different. He ain't got that much, not even a piece to save an ant. So that's what I seen on the dashboard that looked like applesauce. Oh yeah, that was his brain. That was all that. That's what it looked like when they blow your brain. That was all brains on it. Looked like a jellyfish. Looked like a little jellyfish, man. Yeah, I seen that. Stop. Wasn't even 3 weeks later, wasn't even 2 weeks later, I seen my same homeboy's son under the bridge on Wheelbarger. 9 shots. Still in his car running, sitting under the Wheelbarger bridge at the red light. The same one that I just seen take a life, get his life took. What goes around comes around in Funky Town. That's why they call it Funky Town, because you can smell all these dead bodies laying around. Murder.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.